Hello and welcome to Don Bosco Youth Network channel. I'm Cynthia Kandu, your host. It's the season of Lent once again. As we all know, this is the first week where we celebrate the Ash Wednesday and the Way of the Cross. But COVID-19 has hit us badly such that the two rites have been highly affected, especially the Way of the Cross. As directed by the Archbishop, we are supposed to be conducting the Way of the Cross at our homes instead of at the parishes like we always do. So how can you embrace this fact that we won't be doing the same thing as we did back then, having the Way of the Cross at church, but instead conducting it in our homes? So come along and let's hear what the viewers have to say about this.
Conducting the Way of the Cross in our homes is a very great thing. Looking at the pandemic that we are in is a very huge privilege that we have as youths and aspirationals. So all in all, whether we do it at home or at church, it's just one and the same thing. So we just have to adhere to the precautions that we are given by the Ministry of Health. Let's stay safe, mask up and sanitize.
It's quite difficult, quite right, for youths and some families to attend the Way of the Cross at home. But the only thing I would encourage the youths is that Way of the Cross, this is serious. We need to do it to strengthen our faith in our Christianity life. So I would urge the youth to stay home so that we should also reduce on the spread of COVID-19.
That's a preventive measure that the Bishop has taken up. If we all gather at our churches, that might increase the higher spread of coronavirus. Since we don't know who has it, and it can't show if one has it. So doing the Way of the Cross from our places, our respective homes, that gives you enough time to reflect on yourself, go through all the sufferings that Jesus Christ went through, and get a deeper meaning of Way of the Cross on a personal level.
The COVID is there, the sickness, the whatever we're going into, it's there, quarantining ourselves. But now, here it is the Lenten season. We have to prepare for the coming or for the resurrection of the Lord. How do the youths prepare? That's a difficult part. Because youths, they're too active, they are everywhere, they are hyper, I would say. They want to be here and there. But they are called now to come out from the world, quarantining themselves, be on their own. And this is the time now to begin to reflect on their lives. Yes, there are difficulties of employment, difficulties of what am I supposed to do? Now I've completed, now I'm at the university, what am I supposed to do? They have all these questions and they are in dilemma. But the Lord is calling us to step aside, to consecrate ourselves, and to start talking to the Lord. And this is a beautiful period for the youths, especially, not only to be there, here and there, because of course, yes, we are not going out. We only go out when it's necessary. And then we have to mask ourselves and also mask our ways.
I'm urging all the youths to be committed in their prayers. The way we used to do it at church, if we can try to do it in our different homes, especially with our families, we can use the same books we used to use and do the Way of the Cross in our homes. And we should also observe the rules we've been given about the Lenten period. We know it's Thanksgiving, prayer and fasting. We should also practice those during our Lenten period.
My youths, you are our children. We still love you and we still want life in spirit and also life physically.
I want to encourage each one of us, especially the youths, to take this period seriously, because most of the time, this time of Lent, we become reluctant, especially attending masses or doing other prayers or activities at parish level or maybe at home. We become relaxed and we just wait for the time for Easter, because Easter is a time for celebration. But this time I'm urging each one of us to take it seriously. It's a time that we are supposed to enrich ourselves. It's the time that we are supposed to deepen our faith, the time of Lent. And tomorrow we begin with Ash Wednesday, the day that marks the beginning of Lenten season. And we have been encouraged due to some circumstances, this pandemic, that we are supposed to do our way of the cross at home, but other prayers we are supposed to do them at home. Sometimes it can be difficult to do these prayers at home because maybe it is our first time to do it, but we are supposed to take it seriously. We are supposed to do these prayers at home with our families, maybe even with our neighbors. We just encourage each other in a small group so that we can pray, so that we can deepen our faith as a community.
Alright, now you've heard it for yourself. Let's follow the guidelines and always remember, Lenten season is a season of almsgiving, fasting and praying. I have been your host, Cynthia Kandu. Till next time, it's Happy Advent.